Okay. I do apologize. my laptop died. I had too many things plugged in. I had my mic, I had the charger. Okay. This is a better setup. Yeah, so I have been in this silver trade since the 21st of April. It's now obviously the 1st of May. And I did get into this trade because a trend line break, but that is not how I stayed in the trade. And I think this is what people get really confused with trend lines. The reason I stayed in this trade was because of market structure. Okay, not allowing fear to kind of take over every single time something goes up or down. Using the higher time frames for that bigger confluence, and also understanding a bit of fundamentals. So how do I use how do I actually stay in a trade? There are a couple of things that I need to do in order to stay in a trade. One, I need to understand the higher time frame. I need to understand what's happening on market structure on the higher time frame. So as we can see here, we've broken a low, which indicated for me that we are on a bearish move. What's been really keeping me in this trade, funny enough, actually, as well, is market structure. Market structure on the 4 hour. But as we can see here, market structure is actually broken. I'm still currently in this trade, and I have not yet pulled myself out because I don't know if we're going to come back up to this trend line to then make our way down. I'm not too sure because I don't know. We can only do whatever we can, we can just follow our system, and that's pretty much it. So that's how I've stayed in this trade for this long. My TP is down here, but going back and actually analyzing the trade, even though I'm not out of it yet, I would have actually put my stop loss and my take profit around about here, to be fair. But is it Trishna? Hey, how long you been trading for, my love? Please feel free to go ahead on YouTube and give me a I was about to say give me a follow, but subscribe to the YouTube. But yeah, so many people, they can't stay in trades. They just can't stay in trades, and it's just all down to emotions. It's all down to emotions, And I think a lot of people underestimate their emotions when it comes to trading. Like I've spoken to people that still don't believe their emotions are running their trades, but they're pulling themselves out of winning positions, And when I ask them why they're pulling themselves out of winning positions, it's because they've seen on the lower time frame it going in the opposite direction. I think this is why you've really got to find a system that actually works for you, works for your nervous system. 100% that works for your nervous system. I went from trying my best to be a scalper, and it was intense, man. It was intense. Like coming in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out of trades like that. It was too much for me, you know, and that's why I always knew I wanted to be a swing trader, but I didn't have, all I had was trend lines. Like that was all that I really knew or could understand. Now I understand zones. Now I understand market structure, and I have an emotional what is it called, emotional strategy. I'm able to actually look at the bigger picture and hold trades for much longer. My emotions are running. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to pull myself out of this trade. I have no clue. Like I said, I've literally been in it since the 21st. Market structure has broken, but nothing's broken on the daily. You know, if we come have a look at the daily, still broken here, man. But we don't know. That's why I haven't exited the trade. I have halved my position on my funded account. Only taken 2 trades in the last 2 weeks. You don't need to trade every day. Sam, I love that. I love that. I'm guessing you're a swing trader. Yeah. You know what? Everyone is different though. There is no wrong or right. But the reason that people are still stuck, the reason that people are still not making money is because their emotions are running their trades. And until you admit that, you're not going to be able to create actual change. Okay. So I'll give you like one of my tools that I use. It's something I use every single time I get into a trade. Okay. I use something called the 3-second reset. Okay. And the reason I do this is because I'm not very good at making decisions under pressure. I know that people are great at making decisions under pressure. I'm not. I'm fucking terrible. I literally I've done this video. I'm going to post it on social media. But the reason I have these hand tattoos, yeah, I absolutely fucking hate them. But the reason I got them was because I was under pressure and I couldn't say no. It's really funny. And that life experience really helped me within my trading. So now I have a 3-second reset. So my first second is I pause. Like okay, so when I realized that market structure had broken on the 4-hour, I wanted to pull myself out, but I paused. I stopped, paused, and then I asked myself. So the first second is pause, the second is ask yourself, is this my strategy? Is this a plus setup? And then the third second is make a choice. Are you going to enter this trade or are you not going to enter this trade? Yeah, but making sure that you enter because it is your setup, not because you're feeling emotion. So a lot of the time, or wanting to pull yourself out. So a lot of time we tend to pull ourselves out of trades or get into trades basically because of our emotions and how we feel, instead of the setup, instead of our strategy, you know. Why not just do it yourself instead of telling everyone? I'm already in the trade, mate. I'm already in the trade. I've been in the trade since the 21st of April. I'm already in the trade. Yeah, I am now 6 years, but I used to want to trade every day. Yeah, everyone's different. You know, there's people that can just deal with that level, that amount of decision. We have up to 80,000 thoughts a day. Like, we make a lot of decisions, what to wear, what to listen to, what to do during our day, work, whatever it is. We make a lot of decisions. Trading is just creating more decisions in a day. And I just wasn't cut out for that. And that's exactly why I feel like I've always been did you short? I did. Always been a swing trader. But I think that my ego wasn't allowing me to actually embody that. Okay, listen to my words, guys. Like, please take a leaf out of my book. My ego was not allowing me to accept that I'm a swing trader, because I was like, I want to make thousands of pounds in minutes. And I've done that before on funded accounts, but I haven't been able to do it consistently. What I have been able to do consistently is this. Everyone is different. What works for one person may not work for another. You know, we all have different shoe sizes. Not all shoes fit. Facts, exactly. Did you short? Yes. Do you have a funded account? Yes, I do. And I'm giving away a funded account today. In the next 15 minutes before I go. I'm going to be going live on every Friday at 12 p.m. The only things that you have to qualify to get the 10K account, to win the 10K account today, is be the most active in the chat. You only have like 15 minutes left because my laptop died. And also to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I've been trading for 8 years now and you still blow accounts. Okay, is that because you don't have a strategy? Is that because you're not understanding how to deal with your emotions? Is that because you gamble? Because there's a massive difference between professional traders and gamblers. Yeah? Gamblers feel. Professional traders are logical and just carry out the same strategy, the same system over and over again, even if it's boring. Yeah? How much have you received in payouts recently? Nothing recently. I carried on trading in January, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I fucking struggled. So I've always traded live account ever since I started. I have now got a funded account with Araya Capital. I have passed my first. I don't know if you can see it on this screen. No, I can't. I can't share another. Can I share another screen? Oh, I can. Oh no, I can't. That's annoying. Yes, I've passed one of my evaluations on my Araya Capital. I'm just waiting to pass my other. So I'm in like a 2-step evaluation. So I've passed the first part. Now I'm just passing the second part. But I've always traded live since the beginning. I actually started out in signals in 2026, but I've always 2024. But I've always had a mentor. Always had a mentor. I just flip 100. I just flip account 100 to 200 day or blow it. And is that have you been very consistent in that, may I ask? Like, there's no wrong or right. Like, everyone's different. You have to be mechanical when trading. Yeah, and this is the thing. Like, I'm so, as you can see, like, I'm a very spiritual person. Like, I'm not your typical fucking trader. And it took me just took me a fucking while to really install into me. The market doesn't give a fuck how I feel. Like, just really doesn't. And like, I can't keep on feeling my way through the market. Like, oh, I feel like it's gonna go up. I feel like it's gonna go down. Like, now I just I follow my system. I follow a system that works for me, and it fucking works. You know, not all the time. It doesn't always play out because the best losers win. You know, I think a lot of people in the industry, I think it's because of how trading's sold to people. Trading is sold to people on a get rich quick thing. So people think that you need to hype your way into profitability. But I think as an emotional person like myself, that was not the way. Hyping just made me gamble. Yeah, it works for me 7 to 10. Cool. Whatever works for you, man. I'm going to sit here and be like, oh, you're so wrong for that. Like, I need to use proper risk management. I need to. I only risk maximum 5% on my live account and 1% on my funded account. Full fucking stop me. That's it. Like, mic drop. No more. Because I need risk management. Yeah. I need risk management. I'm a very emotional person in my personal life, and I'm not afraid to admit that. So I need some sort of, I need more than just a technical strategy. I need an exit strategy. I need emotional strategy. I need to do daily habits that help me, you know, like when I get into a trade, the 3-second reset. Why do I do that? Because I'm shit at making decisions under pressure. I need to checklist with myself. I need to keep myself grounded. If I don't keep myself grounded, I just go rogue, you know? You trade index or only metals? Only metals, really. I have traded pairs. I love silver, you know? And it was funny, I was literally just saying before that, like, I didn't want to trade silver. So stupid. I didn't want to trade silver because I love gold. Everything I own is gold. I hate silver. I hate wearing silver. How fucking stupid is that? But I'm all right at trading silver. I'm way better trading silver than I am any other thing, you know? But it's really funny how we just let our like identity and ego just like take over. Like, if you know how to make money on a pair, just fucking make money on that pair. Like, why do we have to keep on overthinking things? And this is the problem. As a emotional person like myself, I'm very, very emotional. You just have to be a different person. And I think I remember when I got into trading, just honestly, before I got into trading, so I had a beauty salon. and I was a beautician, not because I like beauty, just because I was good at it and I made really good money. And then after that, my auntie passed away, and I realized life was too short, and I didn't want to be a beautician. So I ended up doing psychology courses, mindset courses, coaching courses, mental health courses, and I even wrote a book called Young, Dumb, and Depressed, which is a self-help and mindset book. So when I ended up coming into the trading industry in 2024, I'd already done half the fucking work. It's the mindset stuff, you know. Guys, I'm giving away a 10K account today in the next 10 minutes. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel and stay active in the chat to win it. I'm going to be doing this every Friday. So yeah, anyway, so when I done that, I've coached literally hundreds and hundreds of people. You can have a look at my other TikTok. I have like 18,000 followers. I literally got 10K followers in like 3 months because I was just helping people. And I had an academy called Thrive Beyond Limits. And it was funny because when I got into the trading space, I really lost who I was. I lost my identity. I really lost my identity because I'm this very emotional, connected person, and I can't be like that in the charts. I have to be disciplined. Like I realized something about myself is I'm very laid back, and I'm very like, airy, very, and like, I'm just going to go with the flow, man. Like, that's how I've always been. You can't go with the flow in the charts. And I really had like this fucking identity breakdown and crisis because I was like, fuck, like I can't be who I am in the markets. No, you're not meant to have your identity it shouldn't be linked so much to your fucking identity, man. Like you're just there to make money and stay disciplined and stay consistent. That's it. What's your YouTube channel? Pixie William, such a lie. That's my other YouTube channel. Pixie Trades, Pixii Trades. You know what's going on in life and trading. You know what's going on in life trading. What do you mean by that, my love? Oh. Hi from Israel. Hello. Hi, I've never traded silver. What are the symbols on MT5? It's XAG USD. I want to say. I've traded silver. So I traded gold for the whole year of 2024, and then I moved over to silver, and I just prefer silver. Again, there's no wrong or right. You just got to kind of like, kind of got to be friends with your pair, you know. On your current trade on the screen, have we come down to fair amount? Have we come down to a fair about you and now shifting structure? Yeah, so Leo, we can see that we're shifting structure. So on the 4 hour, we have got a change. Yeah, we have. And I'm still in this trade, and I'm not sure if I'm going to pull myself out just yet. I don't know. I've already taken half of my profits. I don't know, because we could come up to this trend line and come back down. I don't know that, because actually if we go on the daily, you know, structure needs to kind of create on the daily as well. So I'm not gonna, and this is what I mean about the emotional state you're in when you're trading. Yeah, I'm seeing this break of structure and I'm like, okay, I could pull myself out now. And a part of me wants to pull myself out, but I don't want to pull myself out because of emotions. Yeah. So I'm seeing how it's kind of playing out, you know? Mm-mm. I just full ported short on my live account. Is that a good idea? I don't, what exactly do you mean by that? I did do a trade for that. Is there a course I can join? You're more than welcome to drop me a message. So I don't know if you guys know Doey Trades. Doey Trades is my friend, and she is my mentor. Well, she was my mentor. She kind of still is, but she's kind of taught me everything I kind of need to know. It's more of the emotional stuff that is kind of like the thing that we really need to work on daily, you know. But we've actually joined together. We have something called, I can't show you because I can't add another screen, which is really fucking annoying. But we have something called the Revolutionary Trading Academy. And the reason that we've called it that is because she's actually coded loads of AI. So she like coded this like fundamentals AI that basically explains to you what's going on in the easiest way, like for beginners with fundamentals, with any pair updates every 5 minutes, and an AI journal that speaks back to you. So yeah, we've ended up pairing up together because she's got 10 years in the industry, in the trading industry. I've got 10 years in the mindset and self-development industry. So that's kind of why we've come together. So you're more than welcome to drop me a message, but that is not why I'm here today. I just wanted to, today this is my first YouTube live. And I really just wanted to explain to you why people pull themselves out of trades. And this was my main point today. Why is it so many people know how to analyze? They already know how to trade, but they're losing money. And they're losing money because of their emotions. They're pulling themselves out of trades. They're moving their stop losses. They're not trusting in themselves and their systems. And a lot of the time it comes from people just listening to too many fucking people. Yeah, they're just consuming constantly blaming their strategy. It isn't. It's emotions. Your emotions are taking over your trades. Yeah. Something that I used to educate my old clients on was the thought processing loop. Okay. So you've got a thought creates a feeling, that feeling creates an action, that action creates a belief, and that belief then reinstalls the loop all over again. So the thought could be like, oh, I don't want to lose this profit. And what does that thought do? That thought creates a feeling of lack of. Yeah, that feeling of lack of creates an action of closing a trade or moving stop loss or whatever it may be, or entering, not entering. And then that action then creates a belief. I'm not good at trading, or I need to change my strategy. It's not. It's not. Like, if you've been in the game long enough, you fucking know your strategy. You know how to trade. Yeah. If it was your strategy, you'd be winning by now, but you're not. And the reason being is your emotions. People just don't get it. Are you live much on TikTok? I'm starting to go live every single Friday at 2 p.m. And I'm on Instagram. I haven't even looked at the Instagram, actually. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Oh, it hasn't even gone live on here. Fair play. It's 10 p.m. here. Oh, okay. Wow, it's 12 p.m. It's 1 o'clock here now. Thank you so much for the follows. Do you just use trend lines or ICT as well? I don't use ICT. I use trend lines, market structure, and zones. Okay, trend lines, market structure, and zones. That is how I enter a trade is through a trend line. But how I stay in the trade is through market structure and zones. It's just more confluence. Like if a trend line was to break, yeah, let's say the trend line was to break on a 4 hour, I'm not just going to jump straight into that. Like, I need to have more than just one confluence to enter a trade, because I'm a swing trader. So I've been in this trade since the 21st of April. I need to know that's in my favor as much as I possibly can know, you know? In Australia. Oh, I love that. Okie dokie. Guys, I'm gonna give away a 10K account now. You switched on. It's the so I'm just reading some. When is the giveaway? Now. I'm just gonna do it. You need to watch the institutions and what they're doing. Yes, exactly. Fundamentals as well. You know, there's like institutional gaps. Yeah, it is very much how I explain zones. You know, not these zones, but bigger zones. Yeah. But again, like, I'm not gonna go. I really don't want my channel, because I'm streaming on YouTube. I do not want my channel to be about strategy. I just don't. Because the reason you're losing is not strategy, it's your emotion. You don't have an emotional strategy. You're allowing you're allowing your emotions to take over your trades. And that's just simply why you're losing. And until you actually can admit that, you can understand how the ego is affecting your trading, how fear is affecting your trading, how greed's affecting your trading, you're never going to be profitable. Full fucking stop. So I do not want my channel, this channel, if you're here for pure strategy, then like leave. I am not the person's content you want to be consuming. If you actually understand that you are trading emotionally, or you have a habit of pulling yourself out of winning trades, moving your stop lossing, hoping the market's going to turn back around, over leveraging, or hesitating on entries, I am the person for you to consume. Yeah, but be careful what you're consuming, okay? Yeah, mate, I'm quite lucky, okay? Am I lucky? Is it luck? I think it's a bit of luck. I think it's a little bit of luck. And just hear me out. Trading is not luck. But I think I'm not here to hear you talk. I'm here to hear you talk 100% back. I started in trading in 2024. I started with signals, guys. I started with a $3,000 account, and I managed to double that account. Okay. I doubled that account because of signals. Full fucking stop. But because I've worked so hard and so long on my psychology outside of trading, before I even got into trading, before I even know what trading was, that's how I was able to capitalize on those signals. Okay, it's not saying go ahead and do signals, like I'm not saying, but that's how I started. And I also had a mentor that literally sat next to me in real life and educated me every single day. That's why risk management is like number one for me, and that's why I haven't lost any money in the market. I'm going to be fucking honest with you. And I think I'm not able to relate to many people's problems, if I'm being honest, because I've never lost a fuck ton of money. But I think a big part of that, obviously the psychology, but I had a mentor that had lost thousands, hundreds of thousands of pounds in the market, that took her years and years to get profitable. So I learned from her. I learned to not go down the same road as her, you know? So, but yeah, my strong point is mindset and psychology. Mate, I fucking wrote a book on it. Like, I've helped hundreds of people. Go check out my other page, but just not in trading. But I realized very quickly, this self-development, this psychology, it correlates with freaking trading. You know, it goes hand in hand. You're a good mentor. Thank you. I love coaching people. It's been my passion for years. Educating and helping people. Oh, I've got it all tingly. It's just a passion, man. It's just something that I've loved to do, you know? Anyway, let's do the giveaway. If you did give it to me, I would pass it. Yes, James, I do know what I'm doing. How big is your account, may I ask? My live account is now £2,000. So in 2025, I want to say I obviously doubled my account. I actually took $3,000 out. I paid my credit card off, I paid bills, and I took myself and my partner on holiday. And now I'm trading I'm now trading £2,000 account live, and also a 100K account funded with a rare capital. You cannot make money like that. And I think this is the thing, yeah. Everyone the reason you guys are still in this industry is because you know you are able to create generational fucking wealth. Like, you're able to make more money than most people. The Forex industry is a $7 trillion industry. Like, it trades $7 trillion a fucking day. You already know. That's why you're still here. But people aren't facing their problems. Like, people aren't realizing that it's emotion, and they're not actually doing anything about it. They're just blaming the charts, or they're trying to feel rich instead of actually like creating the discipline and the structure and the consistency that it needs from you, you know, in the market. I put £200 and I made 6 hours sleeping. User, that's great. I can't do that consistently. Like, I can't do that consistently, if I'm being honest. That's why I'm a swing trader. I can't be in and out, in and out, in and out of these just no, it doesn't work for me. I can't do it consistently. And you have to realize, if can you do this consistently and not blow an account? If it's a yes, then fucking stick with it, you know? Anyway, how long you been at it? I've been trading since 2024, but I've been in the psychology and mindset industry for about 10 years. Anyway, I'm going to give away a funded account. I'm just going to have a look. If you guys want to be in for the funded account, I'm giving away a 10K funded account. Please, you have to subscribe to my channel. If you're not subscribing, then you won't fucking win it. Let's just have a little look. I need to have a little look who's in here and who's subscribed to me. It's meant to be the hottest day of the year today in England. Fuck knows why I'm wearing a jumper. I don't even know how to find your fucking subscribers. You need to go on YouTube. Yeah, I'm having a look. I have subscribed. Amazing. I can't find my... Hey, here we go. Right. Okay. Got him. Oh, that's so annoying. I can't see my subscribers. I can only see like 3 because I'm guessing people have got on. Okay, let's do this differently. Who's been in this chat actively the most? Yeah, Dan, I'm not preaching like trading either. Like, I'm not preaching strategy. Like, I'm preaching emotional control and psychology, man. Like, this is what I've done for years. This is what I've done. This has been my career before trading. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna give it to Lace, because she's the only one that said she subscribed and she's been in here. So congratulations, Lace. If you drop me a message, I will get that funded account given to you hopefully by the end of today, if not Monday, depending if they're still in the office. You're just talking facts. Thank you. I know. No problem, Lace. I really, really, really hope you pass. I really hope you stay disciplined and structured with it. Like I always say, it's okay. I'm here every week. I'm going to be here every week giving away a 10K account, so it's fine. Mega trades. So what was I going to say? You missed out, Lace. Yes. Remember, for me, yeah, because prop firms have rules, guys. Prop firms have rules. So I only trade 0.5 to 1% in a trade on my funded account. No more, no less. Trading's the best. Yeah, give me a message, please. It's this one. Yeah, because there's so many fake accounts of me scamming people. It's this account, okay? This is my only account with trading, okay? Anyway, congratulations, Lace. Really looking forward to connecting with you. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. The sun is shining. And I really hope you guys have a chill weekend. And yeah, discipline, structure, emotional control. Come on, guys. This is what it is. Anyway, if you don't already subscribe to my channel, my YouTube channel, please go ahead. It's Pixie Trades. On that note, have a beautiful fucking day, people. No, mate, it's too hot. I'm going to go out in my garden and enjoy my life and my day. Have a beautiful day, guys. I'll be on next Friday at 12 o'clock. I hope you have a great day. Peace and love, people. Peace and love.